Cindy, my apologies. On the last video, I just ran out of battery. But anyway, now that video before, well, I was actually testing every single inverter individually, and I noticed that they're leaking power back to the solar panels. Now I'm connecting all six of them. Let me see, two, four, five. So there's one still coming. Okay, slowly they're showing on the software here. But anyway, you can see here, this is the input voltage. All my breakers are off coming from the solar panels. There's no power going to these inverters, but there's power going out. There's voltage going out. Look at this. So far, I got 2, 4, 5 inverters there. All of them are on. I can show it to you. I can go to them right now and I can show you every single one of them. It takes a little delay from the software. I mean, from the software, you need to show all the inverters here. I see 2, 4, 5. We're missing one, but I'll come back and I'm sure it's going to be there. But let me show you by the inverters, and all of them are on, and there are no errors. The problem is they're actually sending voltage back to my solar panels. The good thing about it is my solar panels are off, but that's why at night they shut down. The inverter shut down because there's power going out to the actual solar panels. And also during the day, they also shut down too. I don't know if it has to do with this, but please check with your tech support because this is crazy. All my other inverters, they don't shut down like these inverters. These ones do, but they're actually leaking power to the solar panels. I got breakers in case I need to disconnect the power from the solar panels. And because I was resetting all these inverters, I noticed this and I was like, crazy, what's going on? By the way, let me see, 2, 4, 5. Only 5 of the inverters are connecting. I don't know why the other one is not connecting. I'll check right now. But anyway, let me show you how they're all connected. And they're all connected properly on parallel according to the instructions that I received from you guys on the manual. I copy errors. I mean, I basically got me a paper, bring it out, and connected every single one of them. And you can see there, if you take a look at them, you're gonna see there are no errors on every single one of them. There's one of them, okay? There are no errors right now. But like I said, actually, you're not able to see it because, let me see, okay, there, that's better. You can see it now. The light actually was kind of hard for the phone to see it. But anyway, here's the first one, and for some reason, like I said, it's showing input power on the software. And when I check on the breaker, it is power going out. There's power going out to the solar panels when I check with my multimeter. Let's see. 50.9, that's my voltage, and that's the load right now. But like I said, I don't even have a load because I'm using my other inverter right now. That's when I was resetting all these inverters, and I noticed this. These inverters, like I said, they're sending power out to the solar panels. Anyway, let me go to the next one, that way you can see it. This is the second inverter. Let me get it closer, that way you can see. There's the second one. Everything's working normal, no errors. But the problem is, when you have all of them, if I turn on my breakers for the solar panels, all of them are going to be feeding back power to the solar panels at night. And during the day, they're going to be doing the same thing. This is just crazy. All these inverters are leaking power back to the solar panels. Okay. Anyway, that's the second one. Let me go to the third one. By the way, these are the breakers that I have. I already checked the breakers. Okay, I already checked the breakers, as you noticed before. I already checked the breakers and everything. So there's no power going through when they're off. Right now they're off, but there's power coming back, feeding back. If there's daylight, of course there's gonna be power on this side, but there's supposed to be no power at night. But anyway, the power stops there as soon as I turn it off like this. But now the inverters are the ones sending the power back. So if I turn it on, the inverters are actually sending power back on a cloudy day or a night. That's just crazy. Anyway, let me go to the next one. That way you can see no errors. You can see there are no errors. The only problem is they're feeding back. Okay, they're feeding power back. You can see there. All my connections are done properly. I got all 6 inverters working, but they're shutting down so many times a day. This is crazy. When I have 4, it was shutting down only 2 or 3 times a day. And when I connected all 6 inverters, well, it started shutting down more times because all of them now are feeding power back to the solar panels. And when the solar panels are putting 2,000 or 3,000 watts into the batteries, actually into the inverters to actually send them out with the charge controller to the batteries, but then these things are feeding power back. Everything's all unstable. So anyway, let me go show you the next one. Here's the next one, okay? And same thing. I got my breaker here, it's off. All my breakers are off right now, okay? Now the only thing that I have on, I don't have a load. The only thing that I have on for these inverters is the battery power, just to show you. But if I turn on my my breakers for the solar panels, these things are going to be sending power back to my solar panels. Every single one of these inverters is doing that. Okay? Let me show you the next one.